Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Today, we're going to be looking at ticker symbol CTO. This is CTO Realty Growth Inc. This is a viewer requested video. I've never looked at this company before. Let's dive in together. First, before we do jump in, consider subscribing, consider hitting the like button. Consider doing something you haven't done today. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, so we are looking at ticker symbol CTO. If you do know me, you know I like to look at the bigger picture. But I do have to call out before I move on. Look at this big bearish candle. The stock went all the way to 1665 and closed at 1583. Crazy. Okay, let's go to the monthly. Let's stop playing around. Oh my lord. If you didn't see it, I'm going to show you. Look, we've got, this is the clearest indicator we're ever going to get. Okay, so I'm just going to blow it up so you guys can have a little, I'll give you 2 seconds as well. Okay, what do you see on this screen? So what you can see is you can see this candle kissed, it came and it kissed. It literally just right on the, what the, SAR, right on the 365-day SMA. That is amazing. That means that this SMA is going to be a good test going forward. That test is at $10. The stock is currently at $15. It would have to collapse. The stock would have to go down 30%, essentially. I think 15 to 10, that's $5 down. Yeah. $5 off 15 is about 33%. Just doing some quick math in my head. So that's amazing. That's amazing because now I feel like I don't need to do anything else in the video, but let's just do it anyway. Okay, let's just go ahead and look at the bigger picture, everything. Let's see what we can gather. Wow. Wow. This stock goes way back. I love stocks that go this far back because you find patterns. This is amazing. So, I don't, it's hard to find stocks like this, and whoever requested this, I appreciate you for submitting this because this is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go here and we're just gonna take this all the way across. Kind of like, I'm trying to find, whoops, I'm trying to find like a mid balance here, and I can zoom in more as well. And what I mean by that is I'm trying to find exactly, there we go, exactly where I can pinpoint the support long term, because this is going through decades and decades. Where I can pinpoint this long term, where we can see it is very respected. And what I mean by that is that the candles literally respect this. It acts as support or resistance. So, like for example, this whole candle here, I could put the support right there because it just kisses it right there. However, I could also put it right here because it's acting as support. And then this candle right here, the second green candle, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's acting as support. So it kind of reaffirms that. So let's just carry it based off of that second candle. And look, see, kisses it there. The respect over here, right there, right? The respect. You see the respect right there. I love that. This is so good. This is really good. So now I just need to, when I drag it on, I just need to make sure that it's touching that. And now it's going to get a little bit harder. Let's, right there. Okay. Right there. Wow. Okay. And then I can do a little bit more right there. All right. This is fan freaking tastic. All right. So, all right. Wow. Um, basically, if you were to buy the stock every time it touched this black line, or you purchased when the stock went below this black line, you made freaking money. Insane. So crazy. Okay, so now that we have the long-term support, that's so exciting. Let's get the long-term resistance, which is just, it's going to be these right here because the stock price has never gone above and closed right there. So, we have one huge freaking apex. Basically, let's see if I can do this. Excuse me. Okay, so basically, when the stock gets over here, probably in who knows how many years, I think it's going to come back down here eventually and then do its thing. But man, what a find. Okay, I'm obsessed with this one. So again, the 365-day SMA is going to be the first one to watch. However, it's so close to this, we might just see a capitulation event where we see it come down to here, consolidate, capitulation, bounce off of this, or maybe it goes under it and then kind of does its thing. That's cool. Okay. On the monthly, we can see the strength is actually going down. We have this rounded top here going down, found a little strength coming down again. This is kind of a false hope momentum right here, in my opinion, because look how it does not correlate to the chart. You would think this rounded bottom would lead to a gain in the stock price, but look at up here. Right here, the momentum turns, but the stock price is just getting hammered. That could be because people are shorting it, institutions selling, hedge funds selling, insiders selling, just overall funds selling, rebalancing, etc. Money flow is also looking pretty drastically down, and relative momentum is also it's kind of stagnant, but it's not going up, which is fine. Okay, looking at this now, here are some things I want to call out. This is, oh, you guys can't see it. So this right here is beautiful. We want to see the stair step up. However, the earnings per share, look at this. This is going down. So we have two different data points that we like to see going against each other. EPS is going down, sales are going up. Their long-term debt and their debt are the same, meaning I don't know if they're paying off their debt or if they're just letting it sit. I don't know. We'll look at it. Uh, they're not profitable, but I mean they're close. They make 101 million and they lose 9 million, so not too bad. They do have a 9% dividend, which is quite high. I don't know if they've been paying. It looks like they have been. Wow, they have been paying. That's hurting them. They need to cut that and just temporarily cut that temporarily to just get the cash to the debt. Gross margins 31%. That's high growth. That's awesome. Good for them. Institutions are buying, insiders are buying. It is a very low float stock. So we're going to perform my calculation here. We're going to look at sales plus income plus market cap. Only if the market cap's over a billion. It's not, it's 359 million. We'll then look at cash. We'll add cash. We'll remove debt and we'll divide it by shares available to see what the potential stock price could be and go from there. Okay, so let's do the math. Okay, so they do 101. Everything's in millions, so I'm just going to shorthand it. 101.76 minus 9.37. All right. Let's look at that cash. Let's look at that cash money. Ooh, look at these buys. Look at these buys. Before I do any more calculation, let me just move my screen up so you guys can see that. Look at those juicy buys. Let's see how juicy they are. Let's start at the bottom. $35,000 bought at 17, $33,000 bought at 17, 20,000 bought at 17. The CEO bought 105,000 at 17. Oh my gosh. A 10% owner purchased 380,000, 380,000, 378,000, 376,000, 371,000, 204,000, and then the CEO bought 144,000 at 16. What's it trading at? 1583 with more potential downside. Let's just get this out of the way. Could I go there? I could go there. So I chose, you guys can't see it. Let me move my, okay. I chose to put the top here. This is the resistance. Testing the resistance, testing the resistance, testing the resistance. It breaks through, acting as support, acting as support, acting as support, currently acting as support. However, with the way the trend is going, I think it's going to act as resistance here soon. So the apex is going to be right here, which looks like probably 2025. But we could see a quick move down and a quick move back up. Ideally, I would definitely look at getting into this one myself, but you need to talk to a financial advisor. Okay, let's just look at high level stuff here. My head is in the way. I do apologize. I guess I'll just go up here for now. 2016, their sales were 65 million. 2017, 38 million, not good. 2018, 43 million, that's an improvement. 2019, 44 million, improvement. 2020, 56 million, that's an improvement. 2021, 70 million, improvement. 2022, 82 million. And 2023 so far, 101 million. Let's look at the quarterlies. Ooh, last quarter was strong, 28 million. Good job. That's their highest quarter ever. And it did not cost them as much as it has before. That's great. Gross profit, great. They were, wow, okay, their last two quarters, they were profitable. So there looks like they're getting out of the hole here. Looks like they're pretty good. Let's go back to my calculation. Okay. So we do have my calculator right here. We're gonna add the cash, so plus 19 million, 19.33. And this is really good. This is the most cash they've ever had as far as I can see, going back to 2015. Good for them. That's really good. Total debt is 445 million. That's not good. Minus 445.58. Not good. So that puts my calculation negative. So this would automatically disqualify being a stock that I would look at. And for good reason at the moment. This stock is going to go lower. At the same time, the stock will get stronger. But we do see here, unfortunately, the debt continues to build up. It almost doubled last quarter. Well, not almost, but it did go up quite a bit last quarter from 278 million to 445 million. Their cash went up significantly. That's great. Total assets 986 million. Total liabilities 481 million. That's awesome because it dwarfs it 2-to-1, meaning there's twice as many assets as there are liabilities. It showed that they're not paying off their debt. And they're increasing their debt. So that's kind of a red flag, but the company's grown pretty well. So my concern is the debt. We'll see how they react in the next quarter, honestly. They reported the other day on the 26th, which was this month. So I don't see any defaults, which is good. So looking at that, this would disqualify if I were to do the bare bones. I would do 101 million 0.76 minus 9.37. Don't add market cap and then divide this by shares float, which is 20.25. So this is showing a fair value of $4.56. If I do it that way, I'm not including cash, I'm not including debt. But this dividend, oof, tough. That's rough. We'll see how they pivot. Um, but yeah, I will be watching this one for sure. I'm gonna put an alert to watch this, see if it goes under $10. So if it goes under $10, we think it's gonna bounce off this, or it might go under, which every time historically that it's done that, you would have benefited by buying. But don't buy. Ask your CPA or financial advisor. Where's the alert button? They keep changing this website. Uh, okay, so I want to add CTO price below $10. Save. Awesome. All right, that was CTO. We found, I mean, that was awesome support. That goes all the way back to the 90s. Are you kidding me? That's beautiful. The company is almost profitable. The CEO is buying. I love that. I guess homework for you. You can see who founded the company and see if they're still running it. I don't know. I mean, if it was founded in the 90s, I mean, could be still ran by the same guy, but so yeah, do your own research, check it out. But that was my thoughts. I like the company at around the $5-6 area. So with that, hope you're doing well. Consider subscribing, consider hitting the like button, and have a good day or night. Thank you.